got me over here now. He's over here with the equipment. He had me do rhythm roulette, and I went to the store and bought some records and made a nice little joint real quick. Hey yo, and the next time I'm down there, King, I want to go record shopping with you and pick your brain, man.
Slow leg on. Y'all can know. Send the beat to my email. I'm going in the coffee shop now. I'm gonna work on it. Alright, send it to the baby milk email. Alright, slow leg.
This is Dr. No. I go by the incredible Dr. No. I treat hip hop like books, where even if I didn't catch it when it first came out, I can go back and research it. And that's going to separate a lot of people in the future, especially when it comes to, you know, music. Like if you look at the history of rap, you got to go back to jazz. You got to go back to rock and roll. You got to see the things that are happening before you. And my biggest thing is, you know, a lot of rappers are so busy using hip hop for a hustle that they're not actually respecting the craft of it. Expect you to if you want to be a rapper, to rap. Folk music, you got a lot of guitars and different elements. A lot of times you just be searching for elements. So I know if I do run into dudes that can really spit, I give them that respect. And I'm not saying these young cats can't rap, but you know, subject matter, content, skills, skill level, you know what I'm saying, a point of view, you know what I mean, these are important too. And like when Nas did Illmatic, he was 17, 18 years old. He's pretty good stuff. Excuse me. I want to listen to the record. I can just put it on the record player?
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh, got whatever you want. Got you. This is dope. See, back in the days, we couldn't bring a motherfucking turntable with us and shit. So we had to just guess how. Sometimes you look at the artwork of the joint, you be like, yo, it's like I might got some stuff on here. Hey yo, we biting my records neither. Stop that shit. You know you got the old joint.
I never forget who I am, where I came from, where I am today, and who put me there.
No, don't compare me to what these wicked rap niggas did. My rhyme books look like the wall of a pyramid. They rhyme books look like bathroom stalls, the type of shit that you read on a public bathroom wall. Science and Matthew, boy, the book of Matthew, boy. Put your ass in the classroom, boy. They study my rhyme and try to find what the secret is. You gotta study the mind and time, that's how deep it is. Follow the roots and the vines to where the people live. I'm not being secretive, but it's not what you think it is. Say I'm the 2000 version of what a preacher is. Now I'm the 2000 version of what Jesus is. And your shit ain't worth a dime, that's how cheap it is. Cause your shit don't have a spine, that's how weak it is. I'm on the court ballin' where the cheerleaders is. You over there talking where the damn bleachers is. Riding through Nazareth on a jackass. I'm just trying to shine a little light on your black ass. You 4,000 miles trying to get here and come back just to find out that I'm in here. I run that, follow my footsteps, see I've been there, done that. See that I'm one with the kick snares and drum hat. All these rappers popping up, but they can't rock with us. Dr. No, take the break beat and chop it up, then put a sample on it. I'ma come and trample on it. Pick one of these rappers out and make them an example on it. Shit, now my stamp is on it. And everybody in the world know that the champ is on it. Yeah, boy, I'm the champion with it. But you envious in your heart, so you can't admit it. But this is my world, punk, you just camping in it. Friday the 13th, everybody in your camp can get it. You get it? Jason Voorhees, your whole camp can get it. I'm the light, so I'm lamping with it. There you go, that's Grayco. Make sure your cameras get it. Make sure every rebel on every college campus get it. Hold up. You got a crazy flow inside my head. Thank God put a radio inside my head. You hear that? Cat grizzly banging on the curb. Standing on the block speaking the language of the birds. Language of the apes and the monkeys too. But I was taught to never do what a monkey do. But I don't tuck shit in, my shit dang-a-lang. My shit hanging, man, like some damn orangutan. Nah, I don't claim a game, but this shit banging, man. You were just a homo thug, jang-a-lang. Even if they take my life, it won't change a thing. I'ma keep that till I get them off me and wake up in the morning to another cup of coffee. Little cream and no sugar. Could you get my favorite cup? The white one, the big white one. Good morning. Good morning. Tell everybody I love them. It's in the greetings.
What's on the crate digger? Crate digger is people that dig for vinyl and samples. That's the era that I come from. I come from the era of, I'm not saying it wasn't a lot of instrumentation, but it was definitely a thing to be nice at doing. It's a skill. It's a skill, people. It's a skill that's is lacking, and then some people who look at it just are very dismissive of it. Because technology has made doing certain things sample-wise easier, way easier than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. You know, the workflow is so much better. And he was like, how you get your drums to sound like this? And I told him, I was like, yo, I said more or less, it's more to than just chopping the drums and stuff like that. It's the engineering, it's the mixing, it's the compression, it's the limiters, it's all these things, these tools. That's what separates a lot of these producers, and a lot of cats don't understand that aspect of it. Because we don't, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? So I take it as such. Producing wise, my influences, I don't have a favorite producer, I don't have a favorite rapper. Producing wise, my influences, I don't have a favorite producer, I don't have a favorite rapper. I have my favorites, but it's not, I don't put one over the other. You know, like for example, production wise, I love the Bomb Squad. The work they did back in the days on Public Enemy albums was crazy. I love P-Rock, his stuff was so melodic. I love Premier for just the griminess he brings. He just epitomizes that gutter melodic shit. I love me some Dre. Organized Noise from Outkast. I love their production. So soulful, so beautiful. The Outkast albums are crazy. You know, I got love for No ID. You don't know No Ideas. He produced, I think he produced I Used to Love It for Common. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I love hearing different influences, but you can still feel that soulful stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, outside of rap, Raphael Sadiq, Prince, Michael, Quincy, Dilla's a problem, Black Milk is a problem. There's so many dudes that's really nice. I think Eric Sermon is one of the, honestly, I would say Eric Sermon is one of the most underrated producers of all time, hands down. You know what I'm saying? People look at him as a brand with EPMD, but not understand all of the work and production he's done over his life. He's hand by hand, he's the most underrated. Him and DJ Quick are two, I take that back, him and DJ Quick are neck and neck as the most underrated producers of all time. RZA, nice. RZA's nice, RZA, and I would say this, RZA and DJ Muggs from Cypress Hill. Those beats on those albums, those first 2 or 3 Cypress Hill albums, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many names you could name, you could think of, like Alchemist. You could tell what lineage he came from. He came from DJ Muggs' lineage. So you can see that he's real with his craft. I think he gets busy. He gets busy. Night Wonder, honestly, I do give him credit. I think he's nice. I give Night more credit because of, you know, it was a period of time where I wasn't hearing a lot of dudes talking about that boom bap type sound. You know what I'm saying? Just Blaze, yeah, shout out to Just Blaze too, but back to Night Wonder. I give Night credit because he reminded me that it's okay to still do hip hop. It's okay to do it the way that you want to do it. You know what I mean? For that, I salute him. You know what I'm saying? Because when the Little Brother albums came out, it gave me like that energy. It gave me that inspiration to still keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? I was already doing it, but that gave me inspiration to keep doing it because it was still that sound out there. In spite of all the different variances and what was hot and popping, that sound was still there. And the fact that it was coming from people not from New York made it even more inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I could appreciate it more, you know? Easy Mo B, he's another, but he's not, I don't think he's the most slept on producer of all time. The reason why I say Eric Sermon and DJ Quick is because their body of work. Like Easy Mo B has Ready to Die. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of my favorite albums of all time. Oh, another dude that's nice too, Jake One. He's fucking a problem. Jake One is a fucking problem. Jake One, it's so high tech. I mean, it's so, see what I'm saying? There's so many different, you know what I mean? Different producers. Yeah, Beats by the Pound, because they was nice. I think a lot of people get that twisted because of the artistry that goes with it. Like if you think about it, like a lot of No Limit stuff, you never heard anything that sounded like that before. It's because that's their sound. Just like Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh has his influences, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That was that sound. You gave a generation a certain type of sound. Like Dre had a generational sound when he did The Chronic. Somebody asked me what album if you could sit on one album while it was being made, which one would it be? And it would be, and I told him The Roots, When Things Fall Apart. Because sonically, the way that sounded to me, like I would have loved to just been there and just shut up and just watch them get busy. Certain people, when it comes to hip hop, have an ability to take what they've learned from the 50s, 60s, 70s, or what they've heard from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, incorporate the hip hop aspect, and make it fresh. You know what I'm saying? For example, I know Jerome Bailey, he's one of the nicest drummers. Jerome Bailey used to be the drummer for Parliament. I think he did the drums on Tear the Roof Off, if I'm not mistaken. One of those joints, but me and him in a conversation, he's nice, like, and I told him the reason why he's nice is the same reason why I look at Raphael Sadiq in that manner. Raphael Sadiq can incorporate hip hop into what he already did, and it just took it somewhere else, and it sounds beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at Questlove different. Like Questlove's ear for music is crazy. Because he's got a crazy ass ear for music. Not saying that most producers don't, but the way he goes about it is very unique. Tribe is up there with anybody. Tribe is up there just because it's of the strength of, it's the variations of the black experience. Like regardless if you a hard rock or you a dude that lives in Colorado and smokes weed all day, you love some Tribe. You can love some Tribe. You know what I'm saying? The same way people look at De La Soul. There might be a nigga that did 20, 15 years in jail, but love some fucking De La Soul. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about I'm talking about a motherfucker like this. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, I love me some fucking me, myself, and I, potholes in my lawn. I think my biggest influences is just New York, period. Like New York as a whole, period, you know. Then Dilla came along was like, yo, I took the best of all of this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Especially from that perspective. Like it's like he's got the best overall traits of all of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. Like when people get busy like that, you got Just Blaze. Just Blaze from an aesthetic point of view, music-wise, is a fucking problem. He's in my favorite category. You know what I'm saying? Certain people I like their music and respect their music, and then there's people that like, yo, they're my favorites. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm leaving the coffee shop now. I was working on it. That joint hot. Yeah, I like the drums on it. And the sample. What sample was that? What sample was that? Oh, you ain't gonna tell me? Yeah. Alright, well I started on it. I'm gonna finish it up later. I started on it. Look. I'm gonna hit you back when I get done with it. Alright. Peace. I said, don't compare me to what these wicked rap niggas did. My rhyme books look like the wall of a pyramid.